What is going on, guys? T.Sports 15 here, and today we are back for episode number 2 of my Toronto Raptors Association mode here in NBA 2K14. So we're getting the first game underway against the Boston Celtics. This is going to be on opening day. It'll actually be happening in less than a month in real life, but we're going to be in Toronto at the ACC to take on the Boston Celtics. Haven't made any moves yet except for signing Tyrese Thomas as a free agent. He had like a B potential, so we did that in the last episode. So that's the only move we made, and there hasn't been any other moves in the NBA if I have not been mistaken, but we should be able to have a good game here. We do have a lower rated team than the Boston Celtics, but I think overall we have a better team than them. In this game, we noticed that our bigs were just not doing what we need. We need to possibly make a trade for some more bigs, or maybe move Rudy Gay to the power forward position. We'll see how things play out. In the next episode, I'll probably have a trade. I haven't executed anything yet, but I've been looking into a bunch of trades, possibly trading away Valanciunas, because he's really low rated. It'll probably take him at least 2 years to get up into the 80s, probably 3. He does have a B plus potential, I think, but it'll still be hard to get him up high in the ratings, up to like an 80 or something. So he might be on the move. Possibly not, because we do want young power forwards and bigs, but we do have a few other people that I would like to trade. Kyle Lowry could be on the trade block, just because he's already like 27. He's only an 81 overall, and I think we could either draft a better point guard or either trade for a better point guard. We'll see how things play out. I still want to get Wiggins in the draft. He'd be very nice to pick up if we can. I would love to pick up Andrew Wiggins in the draft, but we obviously need to get the number 1 overall pick, most likely. If we can't, then possibly Jabari Parker, but I'm willing to trade away Rudy Gay to get Andrew Wiggins in the draft. Obviously this year, unless we make like a huge trade, like unrealistic trades, we're probably not going to be winning the NBA championship. So we're going to be playing for just for our pick. We're going to still try and make the playoffs. I think we have a good enough team to make the playoffs, depending on how the simulation goes. Obviously, I don't know how the simulation is in NBA 2K14 just yet. We'll see how things play out, and hopefully we can get a high pick and make the playoffs, so maybe trading some players away for a pick. But I still think we have a pretty decent bench after signing Tyrese Thomas. He's a good big, and he rises up right there to get us a couple points. But early in this game, we're still in the first quarter right now, and we are already down like 10 points already, nearing the end of the first quarter. A giveaway there by DJ Augustine. He's a good backup. He has 2-star trade value, so he could be somebody that we mix in a trade. But if we're going to trade away Kyle Lowry, then we're also going to need, and then we can't also trade away DJ Augustine, and we're not going to have any point guards. So if we do that, we might need to pick up somebody else. But right here, Landry Fields gets the inbound steal, goes down the court, picks it up. The 2K camera switches around. I pass it to Tyrese Thomas, and he's going to lay that one in. I think Tyrese Thomas ended up with at least like 8 points, maybe 10. He maybe got into double digits, which is pretty good because he's only playing at very low minutes. But right here at the end of the first quarter, they're going to knock down that 3. And here we go. Start of the second quarter. We're down 9 points, and that's not such a good start against the Boston Celtics after they've made a bunch of moves in the offseason, trading away Paul Pierce and Garnett to the Brooklyn Nets. They're not that good of a team anymore, and we should be able to blow them out, because that's probably what's going to happen on opening day. I don't want to put my predictions out yet, but you all know that Rajon Rondo can take over a game, so you never know. But DJ Augustine's going to try and put up a 3 here, and he's going to knock it down, and we bring it within 7, and now we are down 13. Avery Bradley's going to get blocked right there. And I was thinking of some point guards that I might want to trade for if we do need to trade away Kyle Lowry. We could potentially just have DJ Augustine start for a little bit, but two guys that I was looking into are Avery Bradley. I know he plays the shooting guard position. We might be able to get him. He plays point guard as well, so we could switch him over and make him into a point guard. I think he'd be a very good point guard to go for. But right here, a giveaway there, and he's going to go down court, and a very bad foul by Kyle Lowry, giving him the and 1, and that'll give them the 16-point lead. You can see the replay coming up. He just dumb foul there by Kyle Lowry. And we're getting to the end of the first half. Kyle Lowry with the ball here. He didn't have too good of a game. I don't even think he ended up with double digit assists. I really tried to play the what's it called, run plays and stuff, but it's kind of difficult once you get down by a bunch and stuff just doesn't play out. But right here we're down by almost 20 at the end of the first half. It's 56-54, so that is a that's more than 20 points. Sorry, we're down 22 at the end of the first half. We're gonna go into the second half and hopefully we can mount a comeback coming up here. So now it's still the same score. Kyle Lowry's gonna pass this one inside to DeMar DeRozan, gets that little hook shot down low, and that will bring us within 20 now. 58-53 right here. Chris Humphries misses that one. A bunch of tips there, but Rudy Gay's gonna end up with the rebound. He's gonna go down court. He's gonna dish this one off to Kyle Lowry. He's gonna knock down that three, and that'll cut the lead down a little bit more. Now the lead down to 18. DeMar DeRozan with the pump fake, drives baseline, goes to Amir Johnson, who kicks it back to Kyle Lowry. He's going to knock down another three. And if we're going to want to come back in this game, we're going to need to just keep knocking down threes, because if we just trade twos, we're not going to be able to mount a comeback. Here we go. DeMar DeRozan kicking this one over to Rudy Gay, who is going to knock that three down, and 3 straight threes there. Rudy Gay's only up to 9 points. He definitely did not have the opening day that we expected him to. Hopefully he does better in the simulation and stuff, because he is an 86 overall. But I mean, yeah, 86 overall. Maybe we could he's possibly going to be going in a trade at the draft to try and get that number 1 overall pick, because if we want to get that number 1 overall pick, we're going to have to give something special up, and Rudy Gay could be that kind of guy. But right here, lead cut down to 16 points. Terrence Ross crossing up Rajon Rondo, and he's going to step back for that three. DJ Augustine stepping in. He's going to find Tyler Hansbrough, who's a very good big off the bench. He actually has a higher overall than our starter Amir Johnson, but I still like having him here. So Rudy Gay's going to pass this one over to DeMar DeRozan, who's going to knock that one down, and that brings us within 8. And if you guys haven't noticed, we haven't really been rebounding that well, and that's why I want to get possibly trade for a big, which is what we're possibly going to be trading Kyle Lowry for. There's a bunch of guys that we could be trading for as in bigs. I was thinking of going for Anthony Bennett just because he's Canadian. He went number 1 overall. He's a very, very good player, but I think he's like 3.5 star trade value, so it'd be very hard to get him. We definitely need to give up something like as in a Kyle Lowry, even though that the Cavaliers already have 2 pretty good point guards. But right here, they're going to knock down a 3, and that expands the lead to 5 points. Now we're still back within 5, 85-80. Rudy Gay gets the block. Kyle Lowry picks up the board. He's going to pass this one up court to DeMar DeRozan. He takes that long 3, and we bring ourselves within 2. After being down 20 at the half, it's a very, very, very good comeback. Rondo almost gets back court there, but right here, he is going to get blocked by Amir Johnson. Another block, and they get the shot clock violation, and we are 2 points away from completing this comeback. 58-53 still. Amir Johnson in the post sends this one down low to DeMar DeRozan, who goes in the post as well. He is going to back down on Avery Bradley, and he's going to get that little hook shot off the glass to go, and we are tied up at 85-85. They're going to miss that shot. Amir Johnson picks up the board, sends this one up to Rudy Gay, who's going to light up that defender, and he rises up, and we have taken the lead. We've completed the comeback, but they do return with another 2. Amir Johnson with that little lay-in on the fast break, and we've completed the comeback, and we have a chance to win this ball game. 89-89 now. Rudy Gay going to the 3-point line over here. He is going to try and find Valanciunas, who's going to get tip passed by Chris Humphries, who gets the steal. Chris Humphries up the court to Avery Bradley, over to Jared Sullinger, and over to Rajon Rondo, who's going to cross up on Kyle Lowry, finds Jeff Green, who's going to knock down that wide open 3, and that was a killer right there. 92-98 now. DeMar DeRozan trying to pass it over to Rudy Gay, who misses that 3. Valanciunas picks up the board. We still have another chance. Kyle Lowry kicked over to him, over to Gay, pump fakes over to DeMar DeRozan, who's going to go in. He's going to step back, and he's going to have the foot on the line, but he misses that one. Avery Bradley picks up the board, and they could end it right here pretty much with a 2 points. Celtics right here. They pass it inside to Jeff Green, who's going to knock down that 2, and that makes it a 5-point lead for the Boston Celtics with only 24 seconds left. Kyle Lowry up court. He's going to send this one over to DeMar DeRozan, who steps back, foot on the line, and he makes it, but it's only 2. So we still need another 3, and we need a nice defensive stop here. So they get the inbound after we do have a intentional foul, but they throw it out of bounds. Missed pass over to Avery Bradley, so we could get a 3 here. Inbound to Kyle Lowry, over to Rudy Gay. He's going to pass the one over to DeMar DeRozan, wide open 3, and he missed it. So right here, Rudy Gay fouls Rajon Rondo. That would be a clear path foul, so they get 2 shots from the line, which they would make, and they get possession back, and that would do it after that clear path foul. Really, it was the killer, and that will do it for this episode, guys. We lose 97-91, and hopefully we can win in the next episode. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.